Welcome back from the break, Rams. Mac and cheese and chili are some of the best comfort foods out there. But what if I told you that you can get the best of both worlds all in one pot? It's called Chili Mac, a family favorite that's both cozy and a little spicy.
Hello everybody. While I was back home, I relearned a little bit what it means to have a quick and easy meal, especially now that I have modern conveniences again. So what we're going to be looking at today is a simple but effective meal. You can add to it, you can take away from it, but it comes down to the basics. Chili Mac.
For this recipe, you're going to want 1 can of chili, a box of mac and cheese, at least 2 tablespoons of butter, along with garlic, onion, salt, pepper, cumin, and chili powder to taste. First, you're going to skin your garlic, which you're going to do by smashing it with the blade of your knife. Then you're going to take your garlic and you're going to want to mince it. Not too fine, but also not too rough. Following this, you're going to want to roughly chop about 1/4 of an onion.
Now that we have our garlic and onion cut, we're going to start to warm up our pan.
And from here you add your preferred cooking lubricant, mine being butter. We're going to put a small sliver of onion into the saucepan, and once we can hear it cooking, we are going to add the rest of our onion. Once the onion is translucent and soft enough that you can cut it with a wooden spoon, then you can add your garlic. You don't want the garlic to be in there for too long, otherwise it will burn. While y'all have a minute, heat up a pot of water for the mac and cheese. Once it is at a boil, you're going to want to dump in the pasta. We're going to cook that for about 8 to 10 minutes. At this altitude though, we're going to do that for about 12. Give your pasta a quick stir to make sure it doesn't clump up, and then onto the chili. Now we are going to take our chili and we're going to scoop this in the same pot that we have the onions and garlic in. Once you have the chili in the pot, you're going to stir it all together until it is thoroughly incorporated. Now, while we have the chili cooking here, we're going to add a little bit of ground cumin, sprinkle it in. A little bit of cumin goes a long, long way. Next, we're going to add a small amount of chili powder, again to taste. Now that we've got the chili incorporated and the pasta is done, we are going to strain the pasta. I did record a whole segment on how to make mac and cheese, but then while editing I realized it would be simpler to just say, make mac and cheese as it says on the box. Now that we have our macaroni here, we are going to get this into the pot of chili. Then we're going to mix all of this together. And now that we have this all nice and incorporated, we can take this and put it right in a bowl, ready to eat. Now, you could add or take away just about anything you want from this. I suggest adding a salad to make it a little bit healthier, but you can do what you want. One thing's for sure though, this is a good meal for if you're trying to have something easy and flavorful.
Bon appetit!
Now, this recipe is just great for leftovers, and it'll keep you feeling full for days. And my dad, he always used to make this for me like twice a month when I would be at his house, and it was amazing. And this was actually my first time making it myself.
Really?
Yeah.
It looked really good.
It turned out really well. Now, I will warn everybody, it does have a little bit of a kick to it. Grandma said that she'd try to tone down the chili powder next time, but it turned out pretty well.
Yeah, well, I like a lot of spice in my food. I like it to be a bit spicy, so I wouldn't mind having the original ingredient ratios, but perfectly okay.
Yeah.
And now it's time for another break. Don't tune out just yet, though. We have a snack from a whole different country to try.